Welcome to part 4 of our series on historic quotes of all time. We will explore quotes of both ancient and modern quotes in this video. Let's get started. There is no better way to grow as a person than to do something you hate every day. There is no genius without a touch of madness. There is only one way to happiness, and that is to cease worrying about things which are beyond the power of our will. They lose the day in expectation of the night, and the night in fear of the dawn. Think of the life you have lived until now as over and, as a dead man, see what's left as a bonus and live it according to nature. This is our big mistake. To think we look forward to death. Most of death is already gone. Whatever time has passed is owned by death. To be calm is the highest achievement of the self. To be even-minded is the greatest virtue. To be stoic is not to be emotionless, but to remain unaffected by your emotions. To love only what happens, what was destined. No greater harmony. To move from one unselfish action to another with God in mind. Only there, delight in stillness. To stop talking about what the good man is like, and just be one. Today, I escaped anxiety. Or no, I discarded it, because it was within me, in my own perceptions, not outside. Try to enjoy the great festival of life with other men. Turn your wounds into wisdom. Uncertainty is an uncomfortable position. But certainty is an absurd one. Unhappy man, who are the slave even of a girl. Why then do you still call yourself free? Very well, what further concern have I? For my part has been fulfilled. Warriors should suffer their pain silently. Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be one. We become wiser by adversity. Prosperity destroys our appreciation of the right. We carry all the power we need inside ourselves already. We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. We should always be asking ourselves, is this something that is, or is not, in my control? We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. We're never unhappy until we remember why we're supposed to be unhappy. Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. Wealth is the slave of the wise, the master of the fool. What injures the hive injures the bee. What upsets people is not things themselves, but their judgments about these things. Whatever anyone does or says, I'm bound to the good. Whatever anyone does or says, I must be what I am and show my true colors. Whatever can happen at any time can happen today. Whatever happens at all happens as it should. You will find this true, if you watch narrowly. Whatever happens to you is for the good of the world. That would be enough right there. But if you look closely you'll generally notice something else as well. Whatever happens to a single person is for the good of others. Whatever you have been expecting for some time comes as less of a shock. What's the good of being stoical if nobody notices? When someone is properly grounded in life, they shouldn't have to look outside themselves for approval. When the power of love overcomes the love of power, the world will know peace. When we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. When you realize there is nothing lacking, the whole world belongs to you. Where then do I look for good and evil? Not to uncontrollable externals, but within myself to the choices that are my own. Wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity for a kindness. Whoever has nothing to hope, let him despair of nothing. You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. You don't love yourself enough. Or no great thing is you'd love your nature too, and what it demands of you. You have passed through life without an opponent. No one can ever know what you are capable of, not even you. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. You will find no one willing to share out his money, but to how many does each of us divide up his life? Your perspective on life comes from the cage you were held captive in. The best revenge is not to be like your enemy. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel for more videos.